2025. Hello, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. Right now I'm at 4050, so subscribe to the channel if you love what I do. Tomorrow I'll be posting up daily horoscopes. So on the 4th at 11:31 a.m., Venus enters Gemini here in the 7th house. You benefit through symbiotic relationships. This is not the best time to mingle if you're single because Mercury is going into retrograde. So this is a great time to talk, close the holes up, and get to know somebody, or else this could end up being a summer fling. Lots of communication going on with family and friends, or people in your life making a point to connect with you. Communications here is superficial and not so deep at this time, so this could be a problem with love relationships or new love relationships because other people in your life need more from you. Okay, they need more of an open communication, more honesty, more validation from you with the communications here, and you're not giving it to them. So this could be a lot of fights going on during this time period. Avoid superficiality at this time in your conversations because people right now are looking for deeper and more meaningful conversations from you. Offers a chance to strengthen existing relationships and explore new connections by embracing intellectual stimulation and open communication. This is a time where you can make the most of this transit by working on being more open to your partner. Okay, then on the 4th at 5:33 p.m., Neptune goes retrograde in the 5th house. You can be analytical in your way of thinking or more serious-minded. You can be making a point to go into hermit mode with the 5th house energy. You're not so much about your social life. Hi, Grace. And you can be making a point to be more quiet and to yourself here. Communications can really suffer at this time, especially with love relationships with this energy. Hi, the official ambassador of the mulatto race. Excuse me. Because you tend to be more of a solitary person here. You tend to keep more to yourself. So you're not trying to really socialize with this energy. You may not be getting along with other coworkers. You don't have no patience for others. And especially with their bitching and complaining. And you're not one to be vulnerable either, so you tend to keep more to yourself and kind of off doing your own thing at this time. You're focusing more on work and home, and this is a time of introspection, reevaluating your creative pursuits, your romance at this time, and self-expressions. And this can be a shift in how you express yourself as well. This could be potentially leading to a reawakening of a dormant desire or a reassessment of your current relationship. Trust your intuition at this time and delve deeper into your creativity and your passions. Then on the 7th, at 3:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Uranus enters Gemini in the 7th house here till 2032 or 2033. So this is in your 7th house. You can have unusual relationships with other people or find yourself unduly in unusual circumstances. You're very independent and have a strong desire for freedom in marriage and partnerships. So it takes a lot of self-discipline to maintain these relationships, or this could be your partner wanting more freedom from the relationship. Your relationships are either extremely close or else impersonal, casual, and subject to quick endings. Marriage often occurs suddenly or under unusual circumstances. Your mate is often unusually brilliant or eccentric. You may resent your spouse because he or she outshines you at this time. You may be telepathically aware of other people's moods and feelings. But when Uranus is not well aspected in your 7th house, it means that there could be lawsuits coming up during this time period, or even when Uranus is in retrograde. Depends what's going on in your natal chart. Or you could be creating a bad reputation for yourself for being unwilling or unable to cooperate with others. There's an emphasis, there's a theme of freedom here, independence, and a need to be authentic in your relationships. And unexpected encounters, sudden breakups, or radical shifts in your relationship dynamics can happen. Unexpected relationships can come into your life. You might encounter new relationships that are unconventional, or unconventional situations that you get into with other people, exciting and perhaps a bit unstable. Relationship upheaval. Existing relationships may face sudden challenges or changes, potentially leading to breakups or a need to redefine the relationship. On the 10th at 4:37 p.m., the full moon in Capricorn in the second house, I would be careful with your pockets. Not the easiest time for money. I feel like important relationships can suffer, or this is you having to be more self-reliant and self-dependent. Be careful about your spending, because there could be some unexpected expenditures coming up. Not the best time to give other people money, because you're going to find that in about a few minutes that you're going to have some unexpected expenditures that happen right after, and you're going to end up resenting that person, okay? So it's best to, like, keep your money to yourself. Consolidate your finances. Your budget might be tight, or you may have or you could be a bit more strict or resourceful at this time with your finances. Then on the 13th at 12:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturn goes retrograde in the 5th house. Not the easiest time for you, especially getting along with other people at work, and being in a leadership position can be difficult. If you're supposed to be in a leadership position, you could find that other people are going to be very competitive with you, and others are definitely going to try to get you fired, or there's a lot of drama going on at this time, or other people are unwilling to take you serious or unwilling to listen to you at this time. It could be an age thing where you're like younger than them and you're trying to tell like older people what to do, and they're just like looking at you like, okay, so that could also be happening here. Not the best time for those of you in media and social media. You tend to keep more to yourself. You tend to not tolerate a lot of people. You don't like drama. You don't like people whining and bitching and complaining. It's like now it's amplified, so you're very protective of your giving energy and how much time you give to others. You're more of a realist with this energy, but you're fighting more with those in authority and not getting along with those in authority. You're in a leadership position and you're not getting along with other employees either. Saturn in the 5th house, for some of you here, there could be a lot of lessons with your children coming up, or your children could be a little bit out of control at this time, or this could be like learning disabilities, or if they're autistic, their autism can be triggered very badly at this time with this energy here. This could be dealing with their health, or God forbid their health, or mental illness at this time, or learning disabilities during this time period as well, and trying to get it under control before school starts. On the 18th, Mercury goes retrograde in the 9th house. This is a time of philosophical examination on your life. You're prone to be practical in your approach to life. You have the ability to see bigger picture, and it may be limited, or you may choose to be skeptical at this time. Faith in the divine is lacking. Painting life with broad brushes can cause you to miss many details, so you need to slow down. Over the next 3 weeks, this is a great time to pause and make sure the rugrats and ankle biters are not in position to sidetrack you when it comes to your operations, because you could ignore them. It's time to give small things their due so they can serve you for the larger purpose. By doing so, you may discover a better version of yourself. Don't hurry. You've got time. You may find that in the end, tapping resources you had ignored will trigger a rise in the tide, and this would be a good thing. So on the 22nd at 9:22 a.m., the sun enters Leo. This may not be the time when you're trying to bring your dreams into practical reality. Often reality does not live up to the dream. Doubt about your direction in life can be happening. Sometimes this can be attention to important legal matters. Also, personal philosophy, beliefs, and higher learning could be highlighted. Also, traveling could be coming up for some of you. This can be a surge in confidence and desire to share your own convictions with others. This also could be opportunities for intellectual pursuits at this time. This can bring professional success and enhanced luck with this. This is a great time for those of you who are teachers, mentors, or counselors, but this requires careful management of ego-driven behavior and potential conflicts in your strong beliefs clash with others, or if you become overly assertive in sharing your views. So, this could be you getting on your soapbox on the internet here and like dealing with the hot topics, because you know how you guys like to talk about the hot topics here with this energy here, and getting into fights with other people over your hot topics during this time period. Then on the 24th, somebody's falling asleep on me. I got me a new kitten. I didn't get him. I didn't want him. He was on my stoop. He's a runt, and he was on my stoop. And what happened was the mother rejected him because he was a little runt, and he is a runt. His brothers and sisters are a lot bigger than him and a bit more feistier, and she just kind of like left him behind, and he was crying and stuff. So I took him in, and I was just like, it's like this so nasty. But it's his life, So anyways, so on the 24th at 3:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon in Leo, stay on the right side of the law. There could be a lot of lessons with the popo, or the focus on your personal responsibilities at this time, like the car. For others of you, this is wanting to play the I'm right game with everybody. So you could be getting on your soapbox on the internet here a lot more and taking stances with your political topics and your views at this time with this energy here. You can be more invested in what's going on with world news and have an opinion about world news at this time, or what's going on with laws and policies. This is also getting on your soapbox and taking a stand and letting everybody know about your opinion and where your opinion lies on policy changes that could be coming up at this time. This is a favorable time for legal negotiations or settling outside of court, or this could be like you dealing with the court system or legal system with this energy here as well. Hello, Matthew. So for some of you, you have an opportunity to get your life on straight, and you love traveling. It doesn't matter if it's like on a physical level or watching the TikTok and stuff like that with this energy here as well. You could just love like spending time learning about different cultures and religions at this time as well. This could be achieving certain looks for results. You could start to teach other people when traveling, which you love doing. You need a destination and a purpose. Oh, okay. Okay, so be careful with court. Stay on the right side of the law. Don't fight with Popo. Don't fight with the judge. Just yes sir, no sir, and just listen. So the first card I come up with is the Ace of Cups. This is emotional validation coming up at this time with this energy here. The Nine of Coins. I feel like for some of you here, this is dealing with fears or emotional hang-ups as I connect and channel with this energy here. A lot of worries are coming up here at this time. Some of you, this could be dealing with housing with this energy here, but I feel like things with housing may work out, or with money issues in regards to paying your rent and stuff like that. That could work itself out with this energy. Some of you, this could be traveling coming up during this time period. For some of you, you start to be more independent and financially self-sufficient with this energy. So your money situation for the time being, before all the planets in Cancer go retrograde, start to get better. So make sure that during this time period that you're setting aside money for after November, when the planets start going into retrograde, okay? The Four of Coins, yeah, you could be saving your money at this time with this energy here as well. You're more about your financial stability at this time, as well as your emotional stability. So you're learning how to save money or how to be resourceful at this time. The Two of Cups, I do see new love coming into your life at this time with this energy here. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money with this energy, so there could be luck with love at this time, or like you two could be a power couple with this energy here as well. So there's an emphasis on more money coming in. This could be a raise or a promotion happening during this time period as well, or getting a better paying job. I do see that you're building a long-lasting relationship with this person and possibly a legacy. The Queen of Wands, For some of you here, I feel like you tend to make it a point to get along with other people at this time with this energy here, or this is a great time for negotiations coming up for you as well. For others of you, you could be dealing with a very charismatic and confident partner. The King of Cups, this person has very deep love for you with this energy, so I do see that. So this could be a beautiful time with that. But this person could also be married, because this person is placing restrictions on what they can and cannot do. So you have to be on this person's time, or you have to be a bit more understanding with this energy. This is also a time period where you're kind of like mastering your emotions here with this energy. Hi, Heather. So I do see that coming up. The Moon card, I do feel like for some of you here, you need to get to know this person, because the person in your head may not be the person in your reality with this energy here. So just be careful with that. I do see you're experiencing feelings of profound love at this time with this energy, a sense of emotional security and respect within this relationship. I do see traditional dating, okay, happening during this time period. So this could be a beautiful time for love with you. Alrighty, the Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out. The Devil card, some of you could be dealing with a dominating person in your life with this energy here as well, or there could be a this could be a love triangle here, where there's a main relationship and then there's somebody on the side here. Okay, so I do see that happening for some of you here with this energy. So it's up to you what you want to do with that relationship at this time. Mercury is in retrograde. The planets are changing during this time period. So this is a time. This is not the easiest energy time for a lot of people here during this time period. So this is like a very difficult energy time, because people are dealing with anxieties here during this time period. So, you know, don't be surprised if somebody's being like a little bit spontaneous with you or impulsive when coming towards you, okay? I do see a deep emotional connection here as well, so there's an emphasis on that. The High Priestess card, I do see unrequited love. Silence is your best weapon at this time, because this person is involved in a relationship. There is a spiritual connection between you two as well. For some of you, I feel like this person will give you like some kind of emotional validation during this time. So I do see that coming up. The Three of Cups, I do see for some of you here the focus on family, or family can have like a lot of influence over your decisions here, or over their decisions. So they could be doing this for their children or whatever, or just staying in the relationship because they're scared of like jumping into a new relationship, because there's that uncertainty of like, you know, it's change, and some people don't like change, you know, so that could be happening with this energy here. But this is a time of celebration, of celebrating transformation and new beginnings here, and finding joy with this energy. The Justice card, ending karmic cycles at this time. Somebody's getting a divorce. Whatever this person is thinking about it, because whatever this person decides to do, there's no going back on their decision. And this is like they're dealing with their karma at this time with this energy here as well. Alrighty, the Queen of Coins, I feel like there's another source of income coming in for some of you here with this energy. More money, more responsibilities is happening. The World card, I see like a whirlwind relationship happening. I do see emotional validation coming up for you during this time period as well, okay? I do see that, you know, this is a beautiful energy time for you of connecting with other people in your life at this time. Some of you, this could be a family reunion coming up with this energy here. For others of you, this could be like a celebration of friendships. This could be a reunion coming up. For some of you here, or you two could be connecting with each other. I do see happiness during this time period. The Judgment card, endings, divorce happening. Okay, so I do see like a divorce coming up, or an ending, or quitting your job at this time with this energy. Whatever you're thinking about all day long, you're also manifesting it at this time with this energy here as well. So I do see that coming up for some of you here. So yeah, so know that. The Two of Coins, I feel like for some of you here, that you're definitely sitting on your hands about the changes that you want to make at this time. Some of you can be more focused on family during this time period as well. So I do see that coming up for you. Some of you, you're having a profound spiritual awakening here because you're ending certain karmic cycles. And karmic cycles are not easy at this time, okay? So let's acknowledge that, because I don't want you to think I say karmic cycle and you're just like, okay, well, a door is going to close and another one opens. No, it's like emotional, it's messed up. Think about your snow globe being shooketh and you being like, oh my God, make it stop, bitch, okay? But your guardian angels are responding. They are protecting you and they are watching you, so pay attention to the signs. The Five of Wands, I feel like you can be feeling restless for change at this time with this energy here as well. So I do see that happening for you. I do feel like for some of you here that this can be, some of you, this can be starting over in certain areas of your life with this energy. But I feel like you're going into a new phase in your life that brings about abundance. The Knight of Swords, I feel with this energy, this is a creative time for you. I see more money coming for you. Some of you, this could be a second or third income. You know how y'all do. The Six of Coins, I feel with this energy here, you're very generous and you tend to go above and beyond for other people in your life. With this energy, alrighty, so I do feel like that's happening. For others of you, I do feel that somebody could be generous to you and be very giving to you and helping you get back on your feet. The Nine of Swords, don't be scared to ask for help. Be careful of money purchases at this time with this energy here. Be a bit more strategic with your spending or how you spend your money at this time, because you could find that you turn around and next thing you know, you have no money, okay, because you gone and spent all your money, alrighty? The Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected during this time period with this energy. The Tower card, Pluto energy, so certain things may no longer apply in your life. Some of you, this could be dealing with weather. A turn of events is going to be happening here. So some of you, this could be dealing with weather coming up. So make sure that you understand your house insurance and what acts of God mean, okay? So we could see something happening here as well, alrighty? The Ten of Cups, I see you happy on a financial level and an emotional level. So this could be getting you like your house insurance and money back for your house insurance. And the Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over certain situations in your life at this time with this energy. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.